In the mist-shrouded corners of Devon, where the rugged moors meet the wild sea, a place rich in history, myth and magic, tales of witches and folklore are woven deep into the fabric of the land. This is a place where the ancient echoes of druid rituals still whisper through the trees, and where the shadow of the witch hunts casts a long and eerie presence over the windswept moors to this day. Devon, with a craggy coastline, treacherous waters and endless expanse of Dartmoor, has always been a place where the line between natural and the supernatural blurs. Here the seas teem with the stories of smugglers who were said to strike deals with the devil himself, and mermaids whose haunting songs lured sailors to the watery graves. And then there's Dartmoor, a place where the moors are alive with stories of witches who rode on the night winds and ancient spirits that still roam the hills. But among these tales, one stands out, a tale not just of myth but of history, the last known hanging of a witch in England, right here in Devon, in the year 1685. Our story begins in Bideford, a small town overlooking the River Torridge. It was here that Temperance Lloyd, along with two other women, Mary Trembles and Susanna Edwards, were accused of witchcraft. These women, all elderly, poor and living on the fringes of society, became scapegoats for the town's misfortunes. Their crime, it was said that they had consorted with the devil. Casting spells and bringing sickness and death among their neighbours. In a time when superstition ruled over reason and fear could spread faster than a wildfire, these accusations were enough to seal their fate. The trial was swift and the outcome inevitable. On the 25th of August 1685, Temperance Lloyd was taken to the gallows. There she met her end, not as a criminal, but as the last woman to be executed in England under the charge of witchcraft. But even after her death, the story of Devon's witches did not end. It only grew richer, entwining itself with the landscapes and folklore of the region. If you venture deeper into the heart of Devon, to the desolate moors of Dartmoor, you'll find the tales of witches, some far older than the trials of Bideford. These moors are said to be haunted by the spirits of those who practice the old ways. In places like Hound Tor, the stones themselves are believed to be witches, cursed and petrified for eternity. And then there's the tale of Jay's grave, a mysterious burial site on the edges of Dartmoor. It is said to be the final resting place of a young woman named Kitty Jay, who, after being shunned and scorned by her village, took her own life. In life, she was an outcast. In death, she found no peace. Buried at a crossroads to keep her restless spirit at bay. Yet mysteriously, fresh flowers always appear on her grave, as if placed by unseen hands, perhaps a tribute from the spirits of the moors or the witches who still watch over Dartmoor's ancient hills. Devon's landscape is more than just a backdrop. It's a living, breathing entity infused with the memories and stories of those who lived and died. The sea, the moors, and the woods each holds its secrets, its stories of witches both real and imagined. But as we remember these tales, we must also remember those like Temperance Lloyd, Mary Trembles, and Susanna Edwards, who were caught in the web of fear and superstition. Their lives ended by the very community that they called home. They were denied a peaceful burial, no cairn of stones or sacred tree to mark their resting place. Unlike Jay's grave, there is no site where we can lay our flowers for these women. Perhaps there is another way to honour them. In ancient pagan and druid rituals, the herb of Meadowsweet was used to honour the dead, a symbol of peace and rest in the afterlife. It was believed to carry the souls of the departed gently to the next world, soothing their journey with its sweet fragrance. And so, to pay homage to these ancient rites and the unjust tales of these women, I've created Meadowsweet Milk Cake, infused with this sacred herb as a tribute to those who were lost to the witch hunts. Let it be a small offering, a symbolic act of remembrance for the women of Devon who were condemned, without justice, and left without a place to rest.